Hey everybody, Leadspeed here, coming at you with another one of these. Yeah, I guess I might start doing these more often if more stuff keeps getting revealed for this. But yes, this is me discussing the Spirit Beast archetype again. Now there's a couple more cards that were recently revealed for this archetype. And in part 1, I did a discussion on the two Spirit Beasts that kind of got us started. I guess you can almost say just from that, those were kind of the main things. Obviously, we had Spirit Beast Tamer Lera, and we had the Fusion Monster, Sacred Spirit Beast Mount Apelio. And obviously, that's Lera on the card. So, there's clearly a tie-in somewhere. And yeah, I kind of discuss how it works, but I may refer to this verbatim because of the cards that I'm going to be talking about, and they work similarly. So, yeah, that's the thing. So, yes, there's going to be multiple parts. Part 2 of however many parts I have for this, because there's more to come. And clearly you had to have known there was going to be a part 2, or at least, right? Because I freaking put it in the title of the last video. I was like, Leadspeed Spirit Beast Discussion Part 1. And that's basically where I did that stuff. And you can see it. I can put it in the video description and on a comment or something so you can see it if you missed it. Even though if you're watching this, well, clearly you must have noticed that there's a part 1 somewhere that you missed. So you should probably go say that. Anyways, let's get started. So we have Noble Spirit Beast Petolfin. So remember when I talked about how there were 2 different categories in this, archetype? You have the Spirit Beast Tamers, and then you have the Noble Spirit Beasts. And I guess this is the first of the Noble Spirit Beasts, which is nice, because now it's all coming together, right? Even though this thing's a dolphin, yeah, you could clearly tell it's a dolphin, right? It's a wind aqua. That's kind of weird. I get why it's an aqua, and I get why it's wind, but it's kind of a weird combination. I kind of think of Vortex Trooper. Now, I know why they didn't make that a machine, just because, well, machine duplication would have been stupid with that, too. Kind of like with Card Trooper way back. Well, some people may refer to it as Troop Dupe Scoop. Look that up if you're interested, because, yeah, that's basically the same thing. It would be just silly. Anyways, this is a Wind Aqua effect, level 4, 0 attack, 2000 defense. Huh. She also has 2000 defense. So they seem to have very low attack, or none at all, so far. Once per turn, you can banish 1 Spirit Beast card from your hand, then target 1 card your opponent controls. Return it to the hand. You can only special summon Noble Spirit Beast Petolfin once per turn. So there's that odd restriction again. Well, it was odd to me when I was first talking about it, because I thought this was like a mistake or something, an early translation. But nope, it was because of the fusion monsters and what they do. And yeah, basically, they have this has the effect of you can return to the extra deck, then you can target one of your banished Spirit Beast Tamer monsters, and then one of your Noble Spirit Beast monsters, and you special summon them in defense. And obviously, summoning it requires you to banish the above cards as material, and you don't use polymerization. So that's how it works. But the point is, if this restriction wasn't there, you could keep doing this over and over again. Like you could summon the fusion monster. If they use bottomless or balls, you could chain this card's effect, bounce it, then bring back the material, and then you could summon this again by banishing them again. Multiple times, mind you, and it would be annoying. So yeah, I'm kind of glad it's on here too. But as far as the effect goes, it's decent so far. We don't know what else it's going to really work with, but I do like the potential it has. Because of the next card I'm going to talk about, this could maybe come in handy for that. But also just being able to get rid of specific cards is nice. In today's game, we have cards like El Shaddai Winda, and Evil Storm Ophion. Those are 2 cards that generally give certain decks trouble because they either restrict your special summoning or they just lock you out of specific special summons. In which case, Winda locks out multiple special summonings going on in a turn, and Evil Storm Ophion just locks out level 5 or higher monsters from being special summoned. So, obviously, having an out in the main deck outside of using your traps like Compulse is obviously a nice thing. So, I like it. Next, we have Sacred Spirit Beast Mount Kannahawk. Kannahawk. Actually, however it's pronounced. I want to say Kannahawk, but I don't know. Maybe one of you guys can correct me on that. But yeah, it's another fusion, even though you kind of can't tell from the picture because early scans and stuff like that are early. Anyways, it is a wind thunder. It makes sense. Fusion effect level 6, 1400 attack, 1600 defense. Wow, that's pretty low actually, considering this guy had 2600 attack, but a pitiful 400 defense. Huh. Interesting. They seem to... It seems like their stats seem to equal 2800 in total. So that's kind of weird, actually. I don't know. Actually, 3000. What am I saying? Because I clearly counting math. The freaking the sum is 3000 basically. So I'm guessing that's gonna be the case with all the fusions that they have. But yeah, anyways. First material, a Spirit Beast Tamer monster and a Noble Spirit Beast monster, just like the other one. Must be special summoned from the extra deck by banishing the above cards you control. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. You do not use polymerization. Same deal as before. Anyways, once per turn, you could target 3 of your banished Spirit Beast cards, return them to the graveyard, and if you do, add 1 Spirit Beast card from your deck to your hand. During either player's turn, you could return this card to the extra deck, then target 1 of your banished Spirit Beast Tamer monsters and 1 of your Noble Spirit Beast monsters. Special summon them in defense position, just like the other one. Basically, I'm gonna assume they're all gonna be like this, and they'll have one effect that's different from each other. And this one lets you recycle 3 of your banished Spirit Beast cards. You put them into the grave, and then you get to search another one. And it can even search out a spell or trap if they get one. So that's not bad. Obviously, the thing I don't like about this is he's got a very pitiful stats. 1400 and 1600 is definitely nothing home to write about. The effect's good, but I don't think you're gonna be like... You're definitely not going to be summoning this to attack with too often. I mean, you're probably going to be using it for its recycling effect. Now, a problem that I could see with this is that because of how this mechanic works so far with this archetype, you're banishing the material to some of these guys, right? Now, if you're putting 3 of them back, I mean, obviously this requires you have more banished in the first place, because obviously just banishing 2 isn't going to be enough. That's all you banished. You need to have at least 3, right? And you return it to the graveyard, and you can search. That's good, right? Well, here's the problem with this. You basically need to have more material banished if you want to use its effect to, you know, put itself back to the extra deck and then special summon a Spirit Beast Tamer and a Noble Spirit Beast. You obviously can't do that if you're putting all the resources back into your grave, right? I mean, this does work with Lera because Lera has the effect of when you normal summon her, you get to bring back a Spirit Beast monster in your graveyard. So you definitely can see the synergy going on. But you're probably, I don't know, you're mainly going to be summoning this out to recycle, but you basically have to kind of build up. So, but when you do build up, you could kind of use its effect, cycle through a couple of your banished Spirit Beast cards, and if you have a couple left, you could go return them to the extra deck, bring back a Tamer and a Noble Spirit Beast, like this and this. These are the ones we know so far. And then you can make this. So you can literally kind of do a swap out. You can swap out one fusion monster for another, basically. However, if you do this, obviously you can't special summon this or this again because of that restriction. So yes, it stops you from just being able to go, oh, summon this, activate the effect, swap out, special summon the Apelio. Oh, you got a bottomless? Okay, dodge, special summon. And then I get to go again. No, you can't do that because it's that restriction they got. And I'm glad that it's there. And seriously, I cannot put enough emphasis on that. It would have been annoying. But yes. So, yeah, these are the only 2 for this time around, but there's probably going to be more. I mean, obviously, there's going to be more, and there's going to be a part 3 when there's more stuff. But, yeah, this is just my initial thoughts on it because I like the idea so far. I mean, the different fusions serve different purposes. One's a beat stick that could be immune to a lot of stuff. And this could technically also be immune to stuff, but this has an interesting recycling effect. In fact, this is pretty much like a certain archetype that I've played. Yes, totally. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about these 2 particular cards. And yeah, there's going to be a part 3 because there's obviously going to be more stuff. Because, I mean, there's clearly not enough. I mean, because if you think about it, we had the fusions. And you know, obviously they have, you know, kind of like with Gusto, where you have Winda riding on a Gusto Godo and Dai Gusto Godos, and then obviously you have Windar, Sage of Gusto, riding a Gusto Eagle and the Dai Gusto Eagle. So obviously there's gonna be more stuff because, well, you have this dolphin thing. I mean, where's he tying in? Like, does he have a fusion? Maybe he probably has one. And obviously there's gotta be more Spirit Beast Tamers. I mean, that would suck if this is your only Spirit Beast Tamer. See what I'm getting at here? And I mean, this is clearly something too. Like that bird and the person riding it. I mean, that's arguably another Spirit Beast Tamer, right? So yeah, there's obviously gonna be more to come. And again, they're coming out in Booster SB Tribe Force in the OCG, so who knows how we're getting this stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys think so far. I like it. It's very interesting, a very interesting fusion mechanic, and yeah, and the artwork very much reminds me of that archetype Gusto. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna definitely look more into it, and yeah. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!